Charlie?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Good to hear your voice. How's my boy?
Good. Just finished a long day.
Oh, boy. We are at hold the elevator, Ben. We are at Wendy's house, just returning the boys. She had to meet a colleague from the new law firm to dinner. Did you just step on your foot, Lincoln? No. Give me 1 second in the elevator, Charlie. If I lose you, I'll call you right back, okay?
Sure.
Just going up. Give me 1 second. I'm talking to Uncle Charlie. The boatman, the man who's going to captain our ship on Sunday, right? Can you still hear me?
What's that?
Hello? Oh, good. I thought I would lose you in the elevator. That's good. You didn't. So they are bathed and had dinner and everything. They're just going to put their PJs on and get a story, and then they are off to sleep. So where are you?
I'm on 95. I'm just headed home.
Yeah. How far from home are you?
What's that?
Long ride, short ride?
It's like 10 minutes from the house. 15
Oh,
minutes.
good.
It's not bad.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
good.
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So your day went well?
Yeah, good. Yeah, just a long day. So, I mean, it was like 11 hours of standing without a break.
Yeah, that's a long day. It's a long day. Dad got home about an hour ago, and Lincoln said, Grandpa, you don't have to work tomorrow. And Dad said, no, Lincoln, I do. I have to see patients. He says, well, that's not right, because you're the boss. You could stay home and play with me if you want to. He likes the idea that Grandpa's the boss. Unfortunately, I told him even the boss sometimes has to work. So that's frustrating. Then go right in your room and put your PJs on. Yes, honey.
So Dad worked Tuesday, Wednesday this week?
That's it.
Dude, that's perfect.
It is, actually. It is.
No, I mean, we should keep it to 2 days a week until, and every once, like we've been doing, like until you have a big case, you can fill the third day. Otherwise, 2 days a week.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, remember how many times you were like, well, what about the patient that comes? And I'm like,
I have a whole new attitude. My son taught me something different.
I mean, what do you think? The place is going to fucking burn down because Dad's not there to check for
That's exactly right.
To check for a filling. The place is going to burn down. You know what?
You know what? You become so used to that your routine. That's what you do. You need to be here, all that you don't think any other way.
No, until someone comes along and says, why?
Yeah.
And you're like, well, that 8 o'clock hygiene appointment, you know what? Fuck them. How many patients have we lost because we don't have that 8 o'clock hygiene available?
Yeah. I know.
How many?
I think one or two.
Okay, so we've lost
out of a
two
whole
patients.
practice. Yeah.
You're going to have more patients die in our practice this year than the one or two that don't come because you don't have an 8 o'clock hygiene.
I know. I mean it's crazy, right?
Yeah, and you were like running your life around, I got to be there for that 8 o'clock hygiene check. I'm like, no.
No, I know.
And then how many, unless the schedule's packed, don't go in for the day.
I know. I get you, believe me.
And the funny thing is, I mean, I haven't seen the numbers, but I wonder how much different the numbers are for the office with doing 2 days versus 3.
I know. You know what? I am sure they're not much difference. I'm sure they're not.
And that's about 33% less time. It's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, I know.
And
the thing is, I think it's because the hygiene is so well booked, that the income doesn't suffer. And, if there's anything that they're concerned, but anything they're concerned about, they just take an x-ray, Dad looks at it, they send it to him, or he looks at it the next day.
Or, worst case scenario, bring the patient back on the day that Dad's there.
Yeah, no, of course.
I mean, and what makes it flexible is having the late night.
Right. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So you can see a lot more patients if Dad stays till 8 or 9 that one night. Then, I think it's awesome.
Oh, it is.
So he doesn't start till 1 on Wednesdays, and we're just 12 on Tuesdays.
And Tuesday. Today is 10. Monday is 11 if he works on a Monday. Tuesday is 10. And Wednesday is 1 to 7.
Because you almost want, I guess.
Well, he goes in earlier. Sometimes, he'll go to 12 to 7. It just depends on, what he's got. He's got an extra patient, they'll book an extra one, or they work an hour later. But most of the time we can fit him in because he doesn't want a lunch on those days because it's, he has a later breakfast. He works out of the gym. He has a later breakfast, so he's not hungry until dinner.
For 5 minutes, 10 minutes, day goes by much quicker when you do it like that too.
It does.
And there's no traffic heading back when you leave the office at 7:30. Yeah,
it's been better lately. The days that he does real late, like if he stays with you and comes back real late, he ends up with a mess because they close off the lanes on 95. They don't.
Well, no, not till after 10.
Right, and that's when if you leave
or after
even
11.
No.
Is it 10?
Harvey, was it after 9 or 10 that you get stuck on the highway?
No, it's got to be after 10.
After 10?
Yeah. So what happens is he leaves. Yeah. So you got to pretty much leave the office by 9:15.
Right. Exactly.
But after like 6 o'clock, it's traffic really dies down.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. So he got home today. It was at 6:45. So he had a little something at the house. The boys already had dinner. They had their bath, and now we're here. And she sent me an email that said she should be back by 9, I think. It's just somebody from the new law firm, and I think she's going to have a lot of these because it's like, each one of them wants to spend an evening, and it's hard for her to do lunches because she can't take that much time at lunch because she's got stuff going on with the judge and other stuff from this firm. Ben, go put your shirt on, please.
So I don't know if I told you this. I got Wendi to accept that job with the law firm.
With who?
She told me she was going to accept, after I got done, remember I went on the walk with her? She said she was going to accept that job. She was thinking about not taking it.
I think because it's not what she wants, but it's only about...
But I said, Wendi, first of all, there's no time frame on it.
Right.
And if you change your mind, you change your mind. So, but you'll pick up skills you don't have.
Right.
And
that's right.
Basically, now's not the time to just chill and become a guidance counselor at Miami. Like, you're way overqualified.
Oh, she can't get hired. She can't get hired anyway. There's like nothing there.
No. They offered her a job at UM. The dean called her up at UM.
Oh, she didn't tell me that.
Yeah, but it would have been basically like as a.
She's just not qualified to be a guidance counselor.
Not a guidance counselor, but an advisor or whatever it was.
Oh.
Like, she's like, no, it's basically, it would have been brainless work for her.
Mm.
She said the way she said it. She said even the dean called her up to ask her to take the job.
Mm.
But the thing is, I'm like, Wendi, you have to get as much skill as you can now.
Right.
If this is a skill you just got done telling me you don't really know how to do, now's the time to go learn that skill, not later.
Right.
Like, you need to learn it. So at least you can learn it and say you don't like it. You can learn it. You can make a bunch of money. That's the whole thing, is that she can, I'm like, Wendi, and then you might as well do it to see if you even like it. She's like, well, it's not really what I like. I'm like,
but she's never done it.
Right, but you've never done it, so you
right.
really don't know until it's like dentistry. Until you practice dentistry, you don't really know what it's like.
Exactly.
So I got her to do that, and then the other thing I was going to tell you is she asked me if Dave could come to the house for Mother's Day.
Oh, she asked you.
Yeah, if I would mind, and I said, of course I mind. Don't bring him. I told her. I said, yeah, bring him. She texted me the other day.
Oh,
and I said, yeah, bring him. The more the merrier.
Why not? It's fun.
Yeah, I don't care.
Listen, I wouldn't care if you take the kids and her and Dave on the boat for an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Hang by the pool just to have,
whatever we do. But, yeah, I told her, of course, bring him. I mean, I'm sure you'd rather her go spend the day with him than you anyway. That's the best Mother's Day present you could have given me. Go spend the day with him.
You know what? I'm happy. As you know, I'm super happy when I hear that. So thank you.
Oh yeah, no, I thought that'd be your best Mother's Day present this year when he wants to bring Dave.
Yay.
She's developing a brain.
She's developing a brain, that's right. And you know what? I have to walk away so they don't hear me. You know what Ben said to me before? I said, Ben, you know, because he's not, and both boys are not very good at hugging and kissing, and it always makes Wendy feel bad. I said, honey, they're boys. They're just not the way girls are. Girls are more kissy. So I said to her, Ben, I said, you know, people who love you hug and kiss. I said, that's why Grandma and Grandpa always want to get a hug and a kiss when we say goodbye. I always did that with my mommy and daddy, and I did that with my children, and I do that with my grandchildren. So he said, yeah, it's like Dave and Mommy. They're hugging and kissing all the time because they love each other. I said, yeah, I guess so. So, you know, you can never hide anything in front of each other. You know, once they have a mouth, they open it up and they tell you everything. You know?
Yeah. No, that's great. I mean, listen, Wendy just doesn't comprehend at all how lucky she is.
No, she doesn't.
It doesn't register in her head how lucky she is at all. No, not even nothing. It's just, which is great, you know. But at least she doesn't see herself as a victim anymore, which is great too.
I'm just happy to hear that she is spending more and more time with Dave. That's great.
Yeah, no. So she's.
And the funny thing was, I actually thought about it would be nice to invite him, but then I thought, I can't do that because his wife probably has kids on Mother's Day. Maybe he wants to do something with her, even though it's an ex-wife. She's still the mother of his children.
No. He paid her $3 million to get lost.
That's a nice payment.
I wish I would really $3 million to get lost.
You get lost too for that. Great
marriage, great talk. Having a good life.
It's been nice. Thank you very much, and I will get lost. I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
So yeah. You know what? Thank you for sharing that. Really and truly, that makes me feel better.
No, you're welcome. And I don't know what time June's doing stuff with her family, her mom, but I may.
1 second. He went down there to the bathroom. So Charlie's good. He's on his way home. You're probably home already, right?
Yeah, I just pulled his brother. Okay. But I will. June may come. It just depends if. What do you call it? If I don't know what she's doing with her mom that day. If she's doing dinner or what. I know we're doing it 12 o'clock, right?
Yeah, it's better in the afternoon. It's better for the kids too.
Yeah.
You need a little help? Okay. So she helped. This one day when you have boys, when you have children, this is what you get. Hold on a second.
You get grandparents to do 85% of the work for you.
I know. Let me take a look. I think your tissue's clean. Let me see. Good job. Lincoln, good job. Yeah. No, it's perfectly clean. Good job. Sometimes it comes out like that. You don't have to do anything, right? That's great. Okay, here's your pants. We'll put these back on. There you go. Let's come out this way, honey. Okay. So, yeah, that'd be great if June comes. I'd like to see her. So you take it easy, and we will play it cool and relax. But, it's just an easy day when it's by the pool. What besides lobster do you usually order? And how much do you think I should order? There'll be
lobsters?
Yeah, so there'll be figure 2, 4, 5 to 6 adults. The kids eat nothing. I'm going to bring.
You think they'll like fried chicken?
Would you eat fried chicken, Lincoln? Let me think about that.
I usually get a couple pieces. I'm going to go on, but I usually get them a couple pieces of fried chicken, coleslaw, potato salad.
1 minute, Lincoln. Ben, give me 1 minute. I'm going to answer.
And some lobsters.
And how many? Well, tell me how many lobsters. I don't usually order.
I'll order them. I'll order them on Saturday. It's not a big deal.
I don't want you paying for it. So
I know that's why you're doing this, Mom. You're not going to order them ahead of time, are you?
Well, I thought if I call tomorrow, then I've got it set aside. Wednesday.
No, I'll call them Friday. They'll have plenty of lobsters. It's not going to be a big deal.
Okay. All right. So you're going to place the order, but we're going to pick up. Okay.
Whatever you want, sign.
Yes. Let me pick.
It'll be $250. It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Speaking of that, did you mail my ticket in for the?
I did both of those tickets. It was like at least a week ago.
You know, I've gotten out of 2 speeding tickets also in the last 3 weeks. Also.
Oh Jesus.
You know what I do? I work at Broward General in the ER. There's an unwritten rule that they will never give a ticket to an ER doctor.
Really?
Because if they get hurt, the first face they're going to go see is you. And every cop knows that. If they get hurt on the job, the first place they're going is Broward.
Really?
They're going to they go to Broward General. They're going to the ER, Broward General. So do you want to look up and see the face of the guy you just gave a ticket to when you walk in there?
That's funny. I would never have thought that.
Yeah, Jerry told me that. He's like, man, I got out like 8 or 9 tickets. I go, how? He told me. So I got pulled over. Remember I told you I was in the HOV lane with no driver's license and a handgun underneath my seat? He ran the license. He ran the VIN number on the serial number on the handgun, and told me just be safe and try to stay out of the HOV.
Sounds good.
No driver's license. That's how he asked me if I had a handgun because I didn't have my driver's license. I handed him my concealed weapons permit. Yeah. He said, do you have a gun in the car? I said, yeah, it's underneath my front seat. He goes, can you step out of the vehicle? So I did. But illegal tint, gun underneath the seat, and no driver's license. No ticket. Yeah. No, they love the docs, and I'm in my uniform.
It's amazing.
So, all right, let me go. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay. Thank you. I love you, honey. Bye.